हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक। लैपिंग को मैनुअली भी परफॉर्म किया जा सकता है और ग्रेटर कंसिस्टेंसी और एफिशिएंसी के साथ परफॉर्म करने के लिए लैपिंग मशीन्स का प्रयोग किया जाता है। सबसे पहले हम हैंड लैपिंग के बारे में समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। हैंड लैपिंग मैनुअली परफॉर्म की जाती है और चूंकि यह मैनुअली परफॉर्म की जाती है इसीलिए इसमें हाई पर्सनल स्किल्स की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर लैपिंग प्रेशर और स्पीड को मैनुअली कंट्रोल करना होता है। इसलिए मैनुअल लैपिंग में हाई पर्सनल स्किल की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है। हैंड लैपिंग में लैप को स्टेशनरी रखा जा सकता है और समटाइम्स लेथ या होनिंग मशीन में इसे रोटेट भी करवाया जा सकता है और वर्कपीस को मैनुअली इसके ऊपर रेसिप्रोकेट करवाया जाता है। समटाइम्स वर्क को रोटेट करवाया जा सकता है और लैप को रेसिप्रोकेट करवाया जा सकता है। For lapping of the flat surfaces, the process can be understood by this figure. Here, this lap is made of cast iron and its top surface is accurately finished, and the lapping compound is applied over this finished lap surface, and then workpiece is forced against this lap and made to reciprocate in the figure 8 pattern. And this pressing against motion and the figure 8 motion of the workpiece over the lapping compound, very fine amount of material is removed and we get very high surface finish of the workpiece. So in the manual lapping of flat surfaces, the workpiece is forced and moved in figure 8 pattern by the hands. Here we can see the picture of person doing the manual lapping of the flat surfaces. Here this is the lap which may be made of cast iron or brass or copper. Generally it is made of cast iron and its top surface is accurately finished and it is having perforated surfaces. So the material removed can be easily get placed in this space. Here this lapping compound is applied over this lap. This whitish material is the lapping compound which is having the fine abrasive particles in the fluid, and then this workpiece is pressed against this lap and lapping compound and made to reciprocate in figure 8 direction by the hands. By this way, we can perform the lapping of the flat surfaces. Now for the lapping of external cylindrical surfaces, laps in form of rings are generally used. Here, this is the lap which is in form of ring, and this is generally made of cast iron. However, the smaller size laps can be made of steel or brass. और इस रिंग लेप का बोर साइज वर्कपीस की साइज के वेरी क्लोज होता है and the precision adjustment in the size can be done by using this set screw which is accommodated here. For the lapping of external cylindrical surfaces, the lapping compound, that means the abrasive in the vehicle, are applied on the inner surface of this ring lap, and then this lap may be made to rotate and the cylindrical workpiece is made to reciprocate inside this ring lap. And along with the reciprocation motion of the workpiece is also rotated so the figure 8 motion can be achieved. This way, the lapping of external cylindrical surfaces can be done by using ring lapping. And this ring lapping is recommended for finishing of plug gauges, machine spindles that require very high precision. By using the technique of ring lapping, we can also lap the external threads. For this, the lap is in form of bush which is having internal threads. That means this ring lap is replaced by the bush which is having internal threads. And on the internal threads, the lapping compound is applied, and for the lapping, the lap is rotated. Along with this, the cylindrical workpiece is rotated and made translation motion. I have already told you that the larger lap are made of cast iron while those of small size are made of steel or brass. For the lapping of internal cylindrical surfaces, solid and adjustable laps are used. And these solid or adjustable laps are having accurately finished external surface on which lapping compound is applied, and then this lap is made to reciprocate inside the holes or bores. Here, the diagram shows the design of adjustable lathes, and the first figure represents the lathe with partially split sleeves with screw expansion device. Here, this is the sleeve, and both sides of this sleeve there are bushes and the nut which can be used to altering the length of this sleeve. And this sleeve is held in the mandrel. And the second figure shows the lathes with replaceable copper sleeve on the taper mandrel. Here, this is the taper mandrel, and it is covered by the sleeve, the surface of which is accurately finished. And these solid or adjustable lathes are used for lapping the ring gauges. As we have already discussed that larger size lathes are made of cast iron, while those of smaller size are made of steel or brass. This way, we can do lapping of flat surfaces, external cylindrical surfaces and internal cylindrical surfaces by hand lap. Now, let's discuss the lapping machines. Higher consistency and with higher efficiency बेस्ट क्वांटिटीज की इकोनॉमिक लैपिंग करने के लिए मशीन लैपिंग यानी लैपिंग मशीन्स का प्रयोग किया जाता है. मशीन लैपिंग में भी मेटल लैप्स एंड लैपिंग कंपाउंड दैट मीन फाइन अब्रेसिव पार्टिकल हेल्ड इन सुटेबल व्हीकल्स का प्रयोग किया जाता है. Sometimes the machine lapping can also be employed by using the abrasive papers or abrasive cloth as lapping medium. Sometimes we also use the bonded abrasive wheels, but along with this, the lapping compound may also be applied there. And in the case of machine lapping using the abrasive papers or abrasive cloth, the cast iron plate with loose abrasive carried in the vehicle can be used. And there are three types of lapping machine. First one is vertical axis lapping machine. Second one is centerless lapping machine, which resembles to centerless grinding machine. And third is abrasive belt lapping machine, which is similar to abrasive belt grinding machine. Let's first discuss the vertical axis lapping machine. The vertical axis lapping machine. This is used for finishing the parts like plug gauges, piston pins, bearing rollers, and diesel injection valves and plungers. As the name suggested, this lapping machine is having vertical axis on which the lap and other components are mounted. The first figure shows the production lapping of flat surfaces, and the second figure shows the production lapping of cylindrical surfaces. Here, on the vertical axis of lapping machine, the lower side is having a guide rail and the workpiece holding plate on which workpieces are mounted and supported. And the top surface of these workpiece is to be lapped. And this is the lap. The lower surface of this lap is accurately finished and applied with the lapping compound. The guide rail and lap are rotated in opposite directions. The speed, pressure and lap position can be controlled by the machine operator or may be controlled automatically. For the production of cylindrical surfaces, there are two laps, the lower lap and upper lap. Here this is machine pen on which lower lap is mounted. The top surface of this lower lap is highly finished and the lapping compound is applied on that surface. On the top of this lower lap, there is work holding plate. The workpieces are mounted on slots on the work holding plate. So these cylindrical workpieces are held and supported in these slots. And this is the upper lap. The lower surface of this upper lap is highly finished and the lapping compound is applied over that surface. For lapping, both lower lap and upper lap are made to close to workpiece, and then these upper lap and lower lap are rotated in opposite direction. The lap speed, lap position and pressure can be controlled by the operator or the machine automatically. Now the centerless lapping machine. This machine is similar to centerless grinding machine, and this is used for finishing of the parts like plug gauges, measuring wires and similar state and taper cylindrical objects. That means the centerless lapping machine can only be used for cylindrical objects. The centerless lapping machine is having two rollers. This is smaller lapping roller and this is larger lapping roller. The larger lapping roller acts as regulating wheel and the both lapping roll are rotated in same direction. And the workpiece is kept in between these rollers, and there is suitable arrangement by which this workpiece can be reciprocated in between these rollers. And this fiberistic hold down support made the workpiece to give the proper contact to the abrasive. For lapping, these rolls are applied with lapping compound that is having finer abrasives, and then these rollers are rotated in same direction while this workpiece is reciprocated in between these rollers and also rotated in the opposite direction, that of these rollers. This way, centerless lapping can be done on centerless lapping machines. Now the abrasive belt lapping machine. This machine resembles to abrasive belt grinding machine. This machine consists two pulleys, in which one pulley acts as idler pulley and second one pulley acts as driver pulley. And the abrasive belt is kept over this pulley and which is moved by rotating these pulleys. Here this is platen which is used to support this belt as well as the work. And on the abrasive belt, lapping compound is applied, and if only abrasive cloth or abrasive paper is used, then there is no lapping compound used. During the lapping of the workpiece is kept over this belt and pressed against this belt and can be reciprocated over this belt. This way, the lapping of the work surface can be achieved by using abrasive belt lapping machines. आप समझते हैं कि डिफरेंट एब्रेसिव्स का प्रयोग किन किन एरियाज में किया जाता है. So this table shows the favorable combination of lapping powder and workpiece material. In this table, this column representing the lapping powder and this column representing the area of application of that lapping powder. The fine abrasive particle made of corundum are used for soft steels, light and non-ferrous metals, carbon components, semiconductor materials. The fine abrasive made of silicon carbide are used for quenched or tempered steels, steel alloys, cast irons, glasses and proclaim material. Abrasive made of boron carbide are used for carbides, ceramics, and then fine abrasive made of diamond are most commonly used for hard materials. This way, by using this table, we can know the different lapping powders or abrasive particles or abrasive material that can be used for different workpieces.